Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your Catalina Destination 33 FKDS trailer. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. A couple of things I want you to take into consideration when arriving at the campsite. First off, your slides. I have your back one out, or I have your back one still in to show you how to open that when we go inside. So leave room for your slides to open in and out unhindered. And then where your water and electricity are hooked up. They're right above your tires. Your power and your city water connect for campsite is right there. And your potable water, your whole docking station's here. So park accordingly so that you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you've arrived, we'll hook up your power and water. Just want to show you quickly how these just about all of the new ones hook up. It goes in at an angle here, you line up that groove, push it in and turn it to the right, and then tighten your washer down to hold that down. Now you do have 50 amp service on this, should you need it. There's a 50 down to 30 dog bone, they call these, and if you need it, there's a 30 to 110. Big long power cord. After you get power hooked up, we're going to go ahead and hook up our water. Now using city water connection, first, you're going to have to hook up your water pressure regulator. You always want to use this water pressure regulator when putting water into the unit. These lines, it's going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines inside your unit. Hook that up to your city water connect. Hook up your hose, but before you turn on your hose, let's go around the other side to your hot water heater. Go around the front of your campsite is your hot water heater. All we're going to do at this point, this door will come right off. All we're going to do at this point is we turn our drain plug. You may have left it out from last time you were camping. Get your drain plug in there. You can use a plumber putty on that. Make sure it's nice and sealed. Run that in. Once that's plugged, you can go ahead and turn on your hose. Now after your hose has been on for a little while, you can come up here to your pressure release valve. You're going to pull on that. It's going to release air, release air, release air, and then a steady flow of water is going to come out. Once you get a nice steady flow of water, you know that your hot water heater is full and you can turn it on from indoors. Two different ways to do that, depending if you're hooked up on gas or if you're plugged into electricity. Down here you do have an on-off switch. You see that it's taped off to off. The only time you'll ever want to use this to on is if you're just plugged into 110. There's also a hot water heater reset. If your hot water heater doesn't seem to be working for some reason, come out here and these bubbles may be out. Simply push the button back in, bubble back in to reset. Now if you're going to be camping and you're using potable water, which is unlike being a destination model this big, but if you are, there's another way to hook up for that. Around here to your docking station, you can fill this fresh water up with a hose. Do the same thing, burp your hot water heater, turn it on from inside the same way. Just when using your potable water is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when using city water, it's already pressurized. Alright, we got our water and electricity hooked up. We'll walk you around the unit and show you a few other things. First, there's a freshwater drain if you are using potable water. It's back up here underneath your tire. You see that right underneath there. You also have an outdoor shower with a handle that you set up here. Makes it actually able to use as a shower. Your city water connect, your black tank flush, which we'll talk about when leaving the campsite. Speaking of black tank, there's your sewage outlet. Cable and TV satellite. Coming around the back of your unit, you do have a spare tire. with the cover. Coming right around to your campsite, there's your rear stabilizing jacks. Rear entry doorway, outdoor speakers, your sliding glass doors, your awning. I'll run that out to show you how far to run that out. 110 and cable hookup. This is your furnace heat release. If you're running your furnace, you clear that. Again, your hot water heater. Your batteries, check your terminals now and then, make sure them are connected well. Your propane tanks do have a cover to access into the top. I just wanted to have that off so I could show you. You do have a regulator on these. Simply turn it toward the tank you wish to be using. This is green. When it turns red, that means that you need to switch tanks. So once you have that unit level, you're going to stabilize it. You have stabilizing jacks on all four corners. Now you're only going to want to run these down until they're nice and taut. You don't want to lift the unit at all. I do recommend stabilizing jacks. This can protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt, debris, hot tar, blacktop. Get 4 of them, put them down. A manual override. You have a hand crank to open that up. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look on the inside. To your right is your control panel. Here's a 110. Here's your fan. Here's your slides in and out. Your awning in and out. Your porch light. Interior lighting. This is where you turn on your water pump if using potable water. And here's where you turn on your water heater. Check your tanks up here. Brand new battery. All of these other tanks are empty. When filling up your potable water, we're still working on your water lines right now. When filling up your potable water, you can watch right here and see how far until it's full. In your entry doorway, make sure that you and everyone that camping with you knows that the fire extinguisher is near the entry doorway in case of an emergency. Coming over here to the wall, I gotta go grab your TV real quick. But while I'm here, I want to show you when you arrive at the campsite, push this button in and make sure that green light is on. That's a cable digital channel enhancer. It'll allow you to pick up more channels. You have your Furion sound system. You can play your music 2 different zones, indoors or outdoors. Bluetooth compatible. Auxiliary in, headphones, USB. And your Furion fireplace. These aren't just for looks anymore. If it's chilly and you're plugged in at a campsite, instead of using up your gas, turn this on. It'll get it warm in here in a matter of moments. Down to the right here on the floor is your 12-volt carbon monoxide detector. Now the reason I mentioned this 12-volt is always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day and you don't have anything plugged in to charge your battery, go ahead and use your battery disconnect so that doesn't charge your battery out. Coming around through here, I will show you real quick how to turn your sofa into a bed. The back cushions are just velcroed on. Remove those. Keep it staying in the middle here. It gives you good leverage. Open up your feet. Pull it towards you. Set it down. Lower the back. Just that quickly, you've got another nice sleeping quarters. Reverse the process to put it all back. Fold it down. Throw your cushions back on. Just that quickly, you're back to a sofa. Coming up here, you do have lighting. More lighting above your dinette. Touch up here. Your chairs are strapped in for travel. Up here you have another 110 and your lighting for up here. Big dual sink. Self-explanatory microwave. You have a light and fan above your stove. This glass top makes an excellent backsplash. You have a panel light to turn on. You turn this from off to light, you'll hit your spark, and there's your flame. Here's your keys. This is a lock for travel on the fridge. So push that forward. Your ceiling fan. Your AC unit with quick dump. If it's really warm in here when you arrive at the campsite, open up these quick dumps. And your AC will start cooling the cool air, and then when you close both of these, it'll dump nice cold air throughout the whole unit. Coming down your hallway here, here's your thermostat. Simply turn it to heat, your furnace will come on. Good. Shut that back off. You can turn on just a fan, or you can turn on your AC. Set the temperature desired. Shut that all off, or you can just use a fan. Coming into your bathroom, do want to mention that you do have your 110 with GFCI reset in here, and some plumbing to maintain. Keep an eye on the plumbing underneath your sink. It's all PEX nowadays. Easy to maintain. You are bouncing this down the house if you don't have it parked long. So you just want to make sure nothing's wiggled loose. Sorry about the zoom there. Coming into your bedroom, your light here. You do have your own fan up in here. This slide is in right now. I'm going to go open it up, but first I'll show you. You also have your own thermostat back here. I'm up here to the control panel. So on slide number 2, you're simply just going to push out. Look back there and you can see it moving. That's the door to be closed. I just opened it just enough so you can see it move. One thing I wanted you to hear as it goes out. That little grinding noise. It's okay to hear. It's just a slide keeping itself from going out too far. You have 110s on the side of the bed. Individual lighting up top here. Your screen door should be put on for your door, and it is prepped for a TV back here as well. Head about covers the inside. It's like we're leaving the campsite. You're still prepping your unit, so I'm going to leave it open. But what we'll do is you exit and secure all your doors. Make sure your door is locked here, and lock this one here. Dead bolted as well. Go around, bring up all your stabilizing jacks. Unplug your power and unhook your water. Hook up your hitch and head on up to the dump station. At the dump station, you can take the sewage hose. Comes with your convenience pack. Hook it up right there, and you're going to pull your black handle. The black handle is going to be your sewage. You're going to let that go until it sounds like it's no longer draining. And you are once again going to hook up your water pressure regulator and come to your black tank flush. Use the hose at the dump station, hook that up, and run that for a good 5 minutes. What that's going to do is it's going to spray out your black tank, get all that nastiness out of there. After about 5 minutes, shut that off, close your black handle, and open your gray handle. Your gray handle is going to be your cleaner waters, your sinks, your showers. That's going to clean out your sewage hose for you. Then you might want to go ahead and take the sprayer, spray it off, store it in a nice sanitary place, and head on home. Again, we thank you for your purchase. We hope you enjoy this trailer for many years to come. Happy camping.